Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video on the channel, and I'm back with another formation. The tactics and formation I've gone for, you already seen the title, is the 4-5-1 formation. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Build-up style for me is always on balance. I cannot play with something else, I don't know what it is, but the balance one, I love it. Then I put the defensive approach on high. 70 depth, yeah, I think 95 is a bit too risky. I think 50 is way too low. 70 is safe. Then goalkeeper, I'll go for a sweeper keeper, but this is because I have Mamadashvili as sweeper keeper plus, so I prefer to have him on the plus playstyle. Then for center backs, defender defend. Can skip the center backs because they will always be on defender defend. Right and left back, full back balanced. I think defensively this is good, and offensively they just don't push up, and this is something that last year they would do. Then in the midfield I've gone for 3 times playmaker, but the middle one will be on a deep line playmaker build up, and left and right one will be on playmaker attack. And this way we'll kind of create a 4-3-2-1. Play with 1-6 and 2 8s in front. This is the dynamic we want. Then for both of my wingers I've gone for inside forward, and this is just for the simple fact that we want to overload the middle, and when we build up they will be a bit wide, so don't worry about that. When we pass it to the inside we want everyone to be there close to each other. And then for the forward, the striker will be on advanced forward and attack. This is for me what I always put on my striker, so nothing weird this time too. Let's get into the attacking examples and afterwards also show you some defensive clips. So first one is kind of a counter attack, but we play it slow, you'll see it. So what we always want is to have the ball with our striker and then looking for those wingers. And if they give us the space, we just go up the pitch, play it back, and those wingers will come to the inside anyway. As you can see here, great play in the middle. Volmati at that playmaker attack is in the box to kind of replace our striker. We don't even need a striker in that case. And we can, with one simple turn away, get ourselves a big chance. Now, a build up from the back, from the goalkeeper. And you can see immediately how Frankie collects the ball. He's a bit deeper than the other two, logically finding those wings. And we always want to go to the inside because that's where all our players are. And when we find the byline, it's easy for us because you see how crowded the penalty area is. And then it's all about making those right choices, which I cannot do for you. But these are the best tactics to give you the best chance to make the right choices. Let me just say it like that. So what you want a lot in this formation is tiki-taka in the middle, because that way you can always combine quick, as you can see with Pina as being a striker, Bomati, Reinders and Frankie de Jong all got that tiki-taka. And yeah, for the wingers it's a bit more difficult, but they will have good shooting and finish shot. I know you guys are saying like, these players are crazy with these players out. Also, when we also made a video on 5 hidden gems, so if you want those cheap beasts, make sure to check that video out too. Next up, another one from the back. And it's always important to have those players making a run. As you can see here with Bomati, having that run gives us an extra option. And we can play the double up through pass. Pina went along with her and was ready to receive that pass, driven, finish. But what was most important in this attack is to have those midfielders making a run like Bomati now, to give us an extra option and punish our opponent for being aggressive. Now we recover the ball from a high press. And then you see that we can immediately punish our opponent as he's not ready yet. His midfielders still have to get back into position, but our midfielders will immediately make use of that counter attack. And it's just simple play. As you can see, I don't do any crazy individual dribbles. I don't do any skill moves. It's just turn, shoot, pass, the basics. So you can do it as well. I think the attacking one looked really good. Let's get over to the defensive clips. So now our opponent's on a counter attack. Jamal's making a run. He finds him. Impossible to stop the through balls. And now the question is, what do we do? In this case, we run back with Reinders. He recognized that, so he doesn't give that pass, and he waits there. And now all our midfielders are back. We push them to the inside, cover the passing lanes to the striker, and staying patient. At one point, with the 3 midfielders, he'll have that urge to play forward, and we'll just be there in those passing lanes. Another attack. Another time he's in the middle, but in the middle it's crowded, so we force him to go wide. He's refusing to it initially, but then he goes wide, and we just keep getting the middle closed, because at some point he has to go to the middle. Long shots are bad, crosses are bad, he has to go to the middle. And this time with Jamal, he had no passing options anymore. So that was like the signal for us to, okay, go press him because there's no passing options. We can be aggressive there. Now we defend from kickoff in this formation. And, you know, kickoff is difficult to stop, but in 4-5-1 a bit less because you've got those midfields already staying there. There's no transition, nothing. So we can keep it compact. As you can see here, we just select our midfielder. And then when danger is there with the fullback and the Jamal combining, we can be a bit more active with the left back, cutting that passing lane into the middle. It's all about staying patient there, keeping the distance between the midfielders and the defenders short, not making stupid mistakes, and then eventually he will pass into you. Now another counter attack, as you can see with Rafinha, he finds the middle, and we run back with Frankie de Jong, and then run back with Bomati, and we are just closing the space to the inside, offside trap with the defensive high line, and yeah, like the danger is already shut down before it can even get to some dangerous position. And this is what you want in a formation. So in this formation we have a lot of compactness, a lot of players that can play with the ball, without the ball, everything. And this is why I think it's a very viable formation, especially if you're struggling to defend in FC26. And make sure to give this formation a try, give these tactics a try. And let us know in the comments what you think, because this was also the end of the video. Drop a like, subscribe. I'll see you for the next time. Bye.